Hey guys, and welcome to today's new video. And today I will be taking on the responsibilities of doing a new career mode with Club America. Yes, one of the biggest teams in Mexico and by far one of the contenders for the Liga MX. Now, as you guys saw, I had a budget of 5.5 million and I did take the 30% increase. So that means we have a pretty good budget here to start off the season with, and hopefully bring in a couple of players that we know that can come in and do a good job. Alright then, so I just downloaded the latest squads, and as I put the details in the background, let me explain to you why I chose this career mode. Now, for those of you that are still watching the Manchester United career mode on this channel, don't worry, it's not going away. I'm still going to be uploading that and this at the same time, so roughly, 1 or 2 days apart. So as we look at the magazine, America ponder new boss Ivan. So the reason why I chose Club America is because, one, I am a supporter of them. I have been for my entire life, and I love the club, and I would love to see myself do something great with this club, virtually speaking, and hopefully I can do something with it, and hopefully you guys enjoy what I'm trying to do here. As we see, the congratulations, Mr. Ivan. America has been invited to participate in some preseason tournaments. So I was looking around here with the Champions Trophy, Invitational Cup, and the North American All-Star Trophy, and I thought to myself, well, we do need as much money as we can, so we're gonna try to go with the highest trophy that there is, prize-wise, of course. So we'll get that there, the All-Star one, and we'll fly all the way to the United States and hopefully do a pretty good preseason tournament. Now, like I was explaining to you guys as we see the messages from the board, I do love this club and I want to do something great with it, and I just feel like it'd be so much fun. I rarely see these career mode videos come out. Usually people base themselves on more European teams, and I feel like the North America, South American teams need a little bit of a say in this too. And I feel like the Liga MX is a great place to go play a career mode in. There's a lot of great players, and there's a lot of potential out there. So as we begin here, I'm gonna put a couple of players out here on loan, mainly these youngsters that aren't really gonna get that much playing time with me. They're gonna get mostly, I don't know, roughly a game here or there. So I thought, why not, let's transfer them. Hopefully we get something from these other clubs, and hopefully we can have a good come out for these players, as we put Sanchez and Vasquez, Roussel, Gonzalez. Usually I'm trying to put them out for a 2-year loan, just because I feel like 2 years is pretty good amount. And so here we put El Puma Pimentel on transfer listed. He's 25 years old, 61 rated. He was supposed to be this great potential like Diego Reyes and come in and just take over that center back position, and he just lately, unfortunately, he has been suffered with injuries, and he wasn't able to fulfill what people want him to be. Now, Osvaldito Martinez and Quintero, the reason why, and Paolo Ghost, the reason why I'm putting these guys on transfer is Martinez, he is not the number 10 I'm looking for. He has some poor performance in this Club America. He is not the person that we saw him be at Atlanta and Monterrey. So I thought to myself, alright then, he had a good spell here, so let's try to get some money for him, and let's try to find a number 10 position player, preferably a Mexican, and that can come in and do a pretty good job for him. So, and the reason why Quintero, even though he's fast, he's good, speed isn't everything in this game. He's been downgraded by a lot, and he just does not seem like the Quintero from Santos. So hopefully we can get some money from him. He's been poor for us, very poor for us, unfortunately. And Paulo Götze, he's a great center back, but he loses his head. He's 30 years old. He's going to be declining. So unfortunately, we're just going to have to say no to him as well. Although here you guys see that I am looking into getting Orbelin Pineda, Jordan Silva, and Irving Lozano. Those are my 3 targets from the Liga MX. Now this Irving Lozano kid, he is looking like he's got so much potential. 74 rated, only 19 years old. He is a left winger, and we could probably use him on the right as well, where I'm trying to fill a position in for Quintero. But hopefully we can get some news from them. But Orbelin Pineda is another sentiment that could do a great job for us. And I do think we need a center back, and And I think a Mexican center back is what we need. We have a lot of extranjeros here, and we're just trying to get rid of most of the extranjeros and hopefully just get a lot of Mexicans into this position. But again, I'm not closing the doors for anyone else as well. As you guys saw, I was looking at a potential right back from the Colombian league. So with that said, let's jump into our first preseason match of the tournament. You guys see there as I'm changing the kit, so there's no confusion between the America and the uh, Petrolera. I think that's how you pronounce it, team. So yeah, the first game of our preseason tournament, America and Petrolera. The Colombian team against the Mexican team. This game should be pretty interesting. I came in here with giving a lot of youngsters their first opportunity to impress me here. And some of these youngsters are going to have to prove themselves as to why they belong in this great club that is Club America. So we'll start off here as we see the ball getting rolled. I wanted to start off this game calmly, not try to rush into things. Let's just play the ball around, feel the ball at our feet. Hopefully just, dictate the tempo and really just get things going right away. And as we see, we won the ball right away. And we start touching the ball with Martin Zuniga up top with Peralta. And Peralta goes, and he has the opportunity here, but the last stage tackle there, and unfortunately we cannot get the shot away. We do have a corner though, and it is Güemes to take it right away, and the goalkeeper comes out, spills it, Paulo Götz, and he just can't get to it, unfortunately. And then there's a confusion in between the goalkeeper and the defender, but the ball is cleared, and it is a throw-in. So as you guys see, we started off this game very, very well. Early up in the game, we had an opportunity, and unfortunately, Paulo Götz's effort was not good. But then we see John Gonzalez to Mares, who takes the shot, and the goalkeeper doing great job right there with reflexes and keeping this game 0-0. So this America team was looking very good for me. It was looking like they really wanted to show me and impress me. So I was very, very happy to see that this team was responding. But then right here they get an opportunity, and Munoz with a great save right there, putting his hands strong. And then we got to see a little counterattack. Let's see if we can get something out of this as well. John Gonzalez, who gives it up to Güemes. Güemes is going to play in the middle of the park, but no, gets bossed out. And then Castillo plays the ball again, and then we're leaving too much open space, I can tell, with our defenders. And Munoz doing a great job right there to get away from the defender just 2 times right there in the line, and then the forward just blasts that ball up. And I guess we can consider ourselves very, very lucky. And as we see John Gonzalez right there. All right, then we move on to the 38th minute. All right, Hilburon is going to start pressing them right here, and Hilburon impressed me a lot this game, and this is why. He can run. He can run for days. He has so much stamina, but he has that determination, that will, that fight that I want to see in these youngsters. And he does a great job by scoring this goal right here. It's a beauty right there. Just this is the effort that I want to see from everyone. And Hilburon is trying to impress me right away and say, hey, Paulo Aguilar is getting a little old. You can look at me, and hopefully that he can keep performing this like this in the All-Star tournament, and hopefully he can do the same whenever I need him to do that in the Liga MX. But there he is celebrating with Zuniga, and it was a great start. It was a great way to kick off this game because I knew I was dominating possession and I was dominating most of the game. So to come here at the minute 40 and get this goal was absolutely great. So we're gonna move on to the last couple minutes of the match. We're in extra time right here. And Peralta wins the ball, and Quintero tries to put it into Zuniga, and unfortunately he can't. The goalkeeper gets there. And I believe that's going to be the end of the match. And it is, well, not the end of the match, but the end of the first half. So, as the first half ended, I thought to myself, this America team is responding the way I wanted to respond. Defensively speaking, we've had only a couple of hiccups here and there. But for the most part, I can see this team doing a very, very good job in the first half. So we were dominating pretty good, and hopefully we could continue this and carry this out into the second half. And we move into the second half. In the 50th minute, they get us on a counterattack right here. Although it did die a little bit here. But look at Nieto getting the ball, passing it to who? Carrascas. And then he takes a shot, and then Munoz doing great right there, not letting anything go through. And then we counterattack here. And unfortunately, we couldn't lead to anything. But Nieto goes again with Alvarez. And Alvarez goes again with Nieto. And Nieto just turns. But then look at that. Look at that. Oh, so unfortunate right here. Just so unfortunate. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was just unbelievable. Look at this. But defender just passes it back. Munoz does a great job. Munoz does a second great job. And then unfortunately the rebound just falls to the player and Castillo makes it 1-0 in the 60th minute. And this was not looking good for us. And then in the 65th minute, just literally after they score a goal, they go up and then do this. Hit the post. And then again, we clear it and we can call ourselves lucky again. Unbelievable. And then again in the 72nd minute of the match, we give away a foul right there, giving a yellow. And I thought to myself, this game is not looking good for us. We need some substitutions. We need some fresh players out here. And so I think I'm bringing in Cachi Riveras and Sambuesa, and in the midfield of the park, bringing Chepe Guerrero and then Marin for Zuniga. Hopefully he could do something right there. Hopefully we can get something going. So as we see Martin Zuniga getting that yellow card, it would be his last play of the game. But then we get into the 85th minute here, and it is again Petroleros who were just hammering down on us. And this second half was all of them. It was so hard to get the ball from all of that. Ball was I can't speak, unfortunately. Right there for them, it does go wide. And so now we move on to the last minute of the play, and again it is them who are bossing the possession, who are bossing the game. And look at this. They get an opportunity here. He shoots, he scores, and I thought to myself, no, this can't be possible. But luckily for us, he was offside, and that was honestly the last play of the game. So coming from a perspective of America, this was a poor performance, and we needed to improve. First half we did such a great job, and then second half, not so good at all. So we'll have to wait and see exactly how that goes. But in the meantime, we get a 1-1 draw, and it's not the best way to start, but at least it wasn't a defeat, and so hopefully we can get some good news on bringing in a couple of players and hopefully getting some money from other players. So then we're going to move on to right here, we do get some news about some scouts and a transfer offer for one of our youngsters here, Sanchez, to go out on loan to Shrewsbury. So I accepted it, so the kid will go out there, hopefully get some first team football. And we're going to advance again some here to hopefully get some news. And we do get some good news. Pachuca have accepted the 4 million bid that I threw on for E01 Lozano. And so we're going to give him a pretty nice contract here, 30 million with 4 years, and put him as a crucial first team player. So hopefully he can sign right away exactly what he has on his contract. But in the meantime, while we wait, I'm going to show you guys my short list. Walmer Pacheco, Jordan Silva, Pineda, Julian Mejia, and E01 Lozano are the players that I am looking at and hopefully trying to bring in this season. Orbelin Pineda is definitely one of my biggest targets of this summer, especially because he's had such a great season with Querétaro in the past couple of years. He's really shined, and he's really shown us that he can be the potential of this Mexican league. Now Jordan Silva, he looked like a great center back. He has some great potential, and he looks very, very decent, and he looks like he can come in and do a very, very good job for us. So I inquired for him as well, and I put in a bid of 2.4 million. And so hopefully Toluca can accept that as well. And we're going to move on to the second game of the match. Now, I did tweak the formation a little bit. I did put Benedetto up top this time. And I put in Cachi Rivera as well. But I knew that this game was important. I knew that this game had to be the game that we come away with 3 points right here. And right away, Oribe Peralta giving the ball right away and winning it. But unfortunately, didn't come much to that. But then we get on to the 11th minute right here. The opposing team loses the ball prematurely, I would say. And then El Rifle plays it off with Alex Diaz. And then Alex Diaz gets a shot away. And then, unfortunately, he does not do a very good job. And I did say I put Benedetto, but sorry, I meant to say Alex Diaz. What I did meant to say about Benedetto, as we see the counterattack right now, Oribe Peralta is all by himself, just running at the defenders, cutting it inside, shooting with his left foot, and off the post and in. And that is 1-0 to us. And now we can celebrate. We do get an early goal, and that is exactly the type of motivation I needed from this team. So, as I was speaking about Benedetto, actually, I don't know if you guys saw at the beginning of the video, we did get an email from the board saying that Benedetto was injured from previous season, meaning he would be out for 7 weeks. That's right, 7 weeks. That is the beginning of the season afterwards. So it was not anything good for us, and unfortunately that meant that we were gonna have to be without one of our main strikers for this preseason tournament. Although it did give Zuniga and Alex Diaz and Marina a couple of good run-ins with an opportunity to impress me. But look at this goal. This goal is absolutely crazy. I mean, the passing that had to go through all these players. Look at this. My defense just looks like water. They're just walking right through it, and it's just unbelievable. I do feel like we need a center back. We need someone in there to really dictate the game. Jordan Silva could be that player, or maybe we'll have to inquire about someone else. But now we'll move on here to the 37th minute here. Alex Diaz doing great to just move around, and he shoots, and unfortunately that ball does get blocked. And we're looking here for a corner kick. El Rifle whips it in, and the goalkeeper doing great to punch it out. And Rodriguez is going to come back. Rodriguez played a really good game, by the way. He is looking like one of the most promising talents of this club, next to Cacho Rivera. But then El Rifle goes, and the goalkeeper clears, and that's the end of that. So we move on to the second half. In the 55th minute, as you guys can tell, it was all America this game. And Rodriguez again going on the ball. What can he do right here? He's going to cross it. Oliver Peralta, he's all by himself. And he had all the goal to aim. And even though I was moving the analog stick to go the other way, he still shot at the goalkeeper. So I was pretty frustrated at the fact that that ball didn't go in, especially because we were dominating. Look at this movement. It has been amazing. And look at this right here. We're trying to get cheeky. We're trying to get sweaty, and I don't know if it's the rain. I don't know if it's I passed it too hard, but that ball just did not go. And it was so bad for us. I mean, when you know you can't score a sweaty goal like that, that's when you know it's not a night for you to win. And so then we're going to keep going. We're going to say, hopefully, that we can. And Roberto doing great right here. Giving it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez back to Peralta. Peralta was going to shoot. And, again, just wide. But it was deflected, actually. And the Rifle is going to go right here. Oribe Peralta is going to try to cross it into... El Rifle is going to go in again. Look at this header. Look at this. It's just flying everywhere. He's going to take a shot. Osvaldo is going to cross it back in. Oribe is going to shoot. And Oribe. He should have scored right there. He should have just scored right there. And now we're going into the last couple of minutes of the game. And we're going to finally get a highlight from the other team. They were very, very quiet. Just soaking in the pressure. Doing a very good job. And look at this. Oh my word, they had the opportunity to win it in the last second. And when I mean last second, I really do mean last second of the game. That was honestly the last attack of the game, and they had us right there. And unfortunately, we could have called this game a loss, and it would have been bad. But this game is going to end 1-1 draw. It's not the best way to begin this season, especially with 2 draws. But hopefully we can get the motivation up, and hopefully we can get things going here. But so far in the North American All-Star Trophy, we've gotten 2 draws and not that many good results here. We're not playing that best football, but we do get an acceptance from Toluca saying that Jordan Silva is available for us to talk to him about the contracts. And Querétaro do come back later on and tell us yes about Orbelin Pineda. So that was just some great news, and hopefully we can get this kid on the team as soon as possible, because he is honestly looking like a monster in the center mid. So hopefully we can bring him in as well. Even Lozano did reject the contract offer because he wanted exactly 40, and so hopefully after giving him the 40 grand he accepts. But we'll see. We'll have to wait and see in the next episode. But before I leave, I want to leave you guys the group. As you guys can see, we're in second place, and we really need to win this game against Houston Dynamo. But alright then, guys, thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed the series, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more. But until next time, guys, take care.